Hello everyone, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition, where we are currently with full party, and we're now going to progress through the whole game without ever using an offensive spell. But first of all, I just rescued Lae'zel, finishing up our party for this campaign, and I need to do a little bit of light admin. First of all, Astarion, you need some better leather armor, because as a rogue, you're going to be doing some sneaking, and this padded armor offers disadvantage on stealth rolls. However, we can swap that out for some standard leather armor. It's not going to look as pretty, but you're going to have the same armor class without the disadvantage on your stealth rolls, and that is very important to me. Is there anything else we need to change? We probably want to put a dagger in your offhand. Nope, because rapiers are not light like short swords are, so we can't do that currently.
Is that blood?
How about everybody else?
Never mind.
Longsword, light crossbow is fine. We're not going to find a heavy crossbow for a little while. Scale mail, 14 plus 2, disadvantage on stealth, and the leather helmet. Otherwise, I think for the most part, everything here is fine. More light crossbows. And Shadowheart is proficient with them, so she'll get one of those. And we need to give that to Lae'zel.
Oh, enough waiting.
This is 1d6 piercing, whereas this is 1d8 piercing. You get one of those as well. Otherwise, just handing off some more stuff from Frobo here, because he is the most encumbered, very near his total encumber weight. So let's just dump off some of this stuff to the others. And we can be carrying on. So, Astarion is the only one who is currently injured. Everybody else is doing alright. Shadowheart does not have any spell slots, but is currently concentrating on Shield of Faith, which is fine.
I have a lot on my mind.
Otherwise,
Well, eat it.
it's time to start progressing towards the church. There is, of course, the large goblin fight to come, but for right now, we have Warren and the others here. There is the large stone that can be used to break this floor underneath these two, and right now I don't see why we wouldn't take advantage of that. I think, though,
Someone there?
I am going to short rest just to get Astarion some HP back. We don't want to use our potions if we don't have to, and we're out of healing spells for now. So, a little short rest for Astarion. He can start sneaking, and we're going to send him right down this bottom side here, where he'll have a clear shot of the coiled rope up there. So, I'll let you know when he gets down there safely. And here we have Astarion down at the chapel entrance. So he's going to be ready to make a move on the foundation block here. And then the others are all up at this top side, ready to attack Warren. Let's get the other two moved in a little bit closer, ready for the fight that's to come. We'll split everybody up so everybody can be concentrating and hiding independently. And to kick things off, it will be Astarion shooting the rope. So we'll enter turn-based mode. This is going to mean nobody's going to turn around and see us by accident. And we can hit this rope here. And then if we end our turn-based mode, interesting. So we are not in initiative. Taman has died. The Gimblock has died. And it's just the other two around. Quellena has decided to use Mage Armor immediately, which I don't think she previously would have until initiative was rolled, which is very interesting. Let's Oh, we have rolled initiative with Astarion. Excuse me. Alright, with that being the case, we will get everybody else involved in the fight immediately. You can get shot in the back.
Darkness guide me. Still in shadow.
Lae'zel can join the shooting club. And why not have Shadowheart finish off the trio here? So this leaves us exclusively with the mage. Only 10 HP, but now with mage armor, a slightly higher armor class to overcome. And let's see about cunning action dashing. That's going to give us 60 feet of movement. Not enough to get entirely away, but I would like to have some more cover than we currently do. That might be sufficient. They will take their turn. They are dashing to chase after somebody. I'm fine with this. Now, Astarion back in the order. Might as well square off. And 8 is very good. Question is, will any of the others up here be able to make the shot all the way down there? Target is too far, unfortunately. Lae'zel is the closest with the best shot of getting close enough, but I don't think it's going to be. So we might as well spend an action to dash. That will get us around this rough terrain, please. And then we can action surge, which gives us a whole other action which we can then spend on our attack. Not quite enough though. We could do the same trick with Frobo.
The cost. Swift as my feet can carry me.
He does have the better archery skill, but we'll trust the others not to die here. We can also cunning action disengage, which is going to let us move away for only 16 feet of movement, unfortunately. But we'll try and bring the others slightly closer to us. That has sent Shadowheart to sleep, which I'm really not concerned with, since we can just do this now. And Shadowheart will wake up in her own course. Talis, divination without magic. That seems new. Each page in this illustrated book describes the meaning of a different Talis card. A message has been penned down on the title page. My dearest Quilana, while you were sleeping, I did another Talis reading. I half expected to draw the Fool, because that is what I feel like, and what is the venture if not reckless. Instead, I drew these. The Ten of Waves, meaning divine love, bliss, or illusions. The Comet, meaning riches found or fulfilled wishes, and Death, meaning new beginnings. The suit of wave resembles love, and I know for what we have still frail. But can you blame my heart for beating faster when I saw these cards? I've been staring at them for an hour, and I need to go. The cups aren't going to clean themselves, but I know when I come back home tonight you'll be gone. But when you return, will you tell me you feel the same, or if all of this was just a blissful illusion? I love you, Alice. Well, she's not coming back, my dude. My lass, my lady. And that's a great shame, but can't be anything else to be done about that. Let's check these guys as well. Fishhead, very welcome. Long swords, armor, all stuff that can be sold down the line. A shield is an excellent prospect for somebody. And with that, Astarion is already encumbered. Let's get Shadowheart up top. check this last guy here. We'll give that to Frobo, and the rest will just pick up. And, of course, checking every page of equipment, because we're going to need as much food as possible for our impending long rests. It might not seem that we're short of stuff now, but down the line it could be the case that we really are lacking supplies. Studded shield is going to go to Shadowheart, because I don't think she's already wielding one, isn't she? Yes, never mind. It's going to go to Frobo. And then Frobo, while they are wielding their longsword, they're only going to be attacking melee as a last resort, and so I would rather have the option for a higher AC when desired. That puts us up to 20. Oh, that's with Shield of Faith active, but still, that is excellent. Weight for everybody is back down into reasonable levels. Let's get Lae'zel with her strength and thus higher carrying capacity to come up here and check what we can find. Oh, there are no crates. Oh, there is one crate here now. And it's empty. And then down below there are a couple of bags near these sleeping bags and the like, which might again have some food for us, which we're going to need down the line. Rum, 3 camp supplies, thieves' tools, daggers, torches and rope, standard adventuring equipment, and garlic and potatoes. So now we have the decision: front door, go in through the hole, or try and sneak round through the back. Let's get the party all back together. Just down here. Please avoid the rough terrain and the thorns wherever possible. Especially if you're concentrating on a spell, Shadowheart. I'm looking at you. Okay. Let's try the front door. We, of course, now have Astarion and his lock-picking skills as a rogue. So let's get him up front.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
So we have our 3 in dexterity and our sleight of hand proficiency. We can add a bonus with guidance from Shadowheart as well. The way I'm going to do this, I don't know how prevalent the adding of guidance is going to be on checks, but anytime that there's a check like this that isn't in plain view of NPCs that kind of would have gone, hey, why are you doing that? You're trying to get one over on us. I'm going to avoid using it on those occasions, but times like this where there's nobody around, nobody to impact us, no, I'm not. Because we would have to use concentration in order to do this, and I don't want to lose the concentration on the Shield of Faith that Frobo has going on. So we get through that simply enough. And at least Astarion is going to sneak so that we might get sneak attack as we go through this door, but who knows? Did the whole party come with him because he was sneaking? They did. And we get a tutorial about dark vision. Here is Andorn all on their own. They are surprised, so Astarion might be able to get sneak attack off right now. We must have advantage. Okay, well, that's getting more and more difficult to deal with, but sure. We're still going to stab you from where we stand. Shadowheart, Lae'zel, get in with... No, we can't move over these rocks. Fine.
Need to stay focused.
Shadowheart can move around. That will let Frobo get a line of sight in.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
And from here, we can make this shot. And that's a crit. So now we have the problem that Frobo is a halfling, And halflings do not have dark vision. So that is going to be something we need to pay attention to going forward. We'll take the key. We'll give the armor to Lae'zel. We'll give the sword to Lae'zel. And we'll take the torch because we might want to be able to guide our way later. This statue cannot be attacked anymore.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
But in here, we can go around and check all the containers that
No more prayers.
we've been through before.
Dust.
I'll take that for its weight to value ratio.
Who are those prayers for? Normally the patron god is obvious.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
Can't understand that. Gonna check these.
Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
2 copies of the Unclaimed. Alright, that's just some lore. I'm not going to dig too deep into that right now. Another copy of the Unclaimed. Let me guess, more copies of the Unclaimed. Nope, just an empty stack of books. But the table over here, certainly going to have some stuff we want. Pick up and add to wares so we can sell you more efficiently later. Especially when it's worth so much against how little it weighs. We will take the sausage, the wheel of cheese, the wine. All of this stuff we can consume at camp later. I'll take the water in case we need to throw it over a fire. I wish they would just kind of stand more regularly in these kinds of locations. I don't need tin stuff. That's not going to be high value for us. Nothing in there. Trunks and crates over this side. Quills, not interested. Cheap bowls and plates, again, don't need. I'll take the water. And now Frobo is encumbered once again. We really need to make use of Lae'zel's 340 carry weight. So, restock this in weight for me. You can have the supply packs everyone's carting around, that's for sure. And all the extra food and water. Because that's just going to be needlessly heavy. As for Thieves' Tools, Astarion's got 3. We'll give Shadowheart 1. Because she also has high dex, and Lae'zel has 2. Tell you what, we'll split that. And we can have 1 each for Lae'zel and Frobo, just in case they're alone and they get locked somewhere they don't want to be. Alright, there's 1 more piece of cheese there. Very happy to steal that.
At the ready.
And now we just have this other exploring party to deal with behind here. There's a total of 5 of them, but they are gathered around a nice oil barrel, which we might be able to make use of fairly easily. Question is, do we still have the dip? We do. Dip is a bonus action. So, someone is going to need to dip in the candles. Let's split the party very quickly. We want somebody at the lever. Okay, Frobo can go to the lever because they do not have dark vision for the shot that's to come. Astarion can dip and shoot.
There is work to do.
And Shadowheart and Lae'zel can
Action, not
stand
reaction.
nearby. Lae'zel also does not have dark vision. Very worth noting. Okay, we go to turn-based mode. Then Astarion is going to dip. We need bow and arrow for that, please, sir.
Yes.
And we still have an action to shoot with. So we can stand right here. Frobo
No one stopped me yet.
can open this. Then Astarion can take the shot. I don't know if that simply didn't work, or whether it's because it's in turn-based, it's being silly. Okay, that's not gone ideally. We can still take another flaming shot at the oil barrel. That's closer to what I was planning on, yep. Right, we have spent our action. We will duck out. Shadowheart is up. Six damage there is very good. Totally missed. This one stood right in front of us. Now, Lazelle is up, and she can certainly take a nice big swing. To no avail. And we miss our attack of opportunity. Don't know what they tried to achieve, but hey. Frobo. Getting a shot here. Can't hit anything right now. They've got mage armor, of course. Standard. Right, between us, we need to get rid of this guy and clear the doorway. That's a good start. Do we have bonus action hide? We do, because you're a rogue. That is allowed, at least by my ruling. And do we have sneak attack? Very nice. Then just the last one over there.
I am death.
That is the one who's just used mage armor. And on a crit, that's going to go incredibly smoothly. So, that's that party dealt with. We can now go through, pick what we can up through the flames, and progress downwards and onwards through the ornate doors to what lies below. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for the party that refuses to cast a harmful spell. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.